Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Jujutsu Kaisen episode 4, and last episode we met Nobara, the first year, and her and Yuji, they went on this mission to try to destroy these curses, and one of the curses kidnapped this little boy, and working together they were able to dispatch of the curse. And then at the end of the episode, they're like log July 2018 or something or other, and that this cursed womb appeared on top of a prison, and that 3 first years were sent in, and one of them died. So I'm assuming they're talking about our third year, this first 3 years. So I'm like, who's gonna die? I don't know. So before we get into this episode, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/phillymedia. So yeah, start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. So it is history. So even it is can Yuji doesn't usually do that. See? Yuji is gonna let Sukuna out, right? Those in. If the curse is gonna be like a special grade kind of curse, and you know he has a special grade curse inside of him, then he's gonna have to let him loose, right? Who's gonna die? I don't believe any one of them is gonna die. I really don't believe that. Or maybe I don't know. Or maybe Yuji is gonna be the one that dies, but then it's not really gonna be there because the Sukuna is gonna bring him back to life. I don't know. Curse room must die. They're covering the school so that nobody can look into it, see what's going on. Isn't it? Uh-oh. You know, in the first episode, when Fushiguro was like knocked out, his dog disappeared. What if it happens and then he wakes up and someone's dog? Is the dog still gonna remember the smell of the door? Is that the son? So, you can summon a bird. Can he just get the control back? And Gojo chooses this particular moment to be out of town. That for real? Fushiguro, where are you? Where's your dog? Where's your dog? Okay. Doesn't matter, girl. Are you gonna lose? Okay. I thought he was gonna lose the other arm too. Ooh, signal. They're out. The other one's afraid. Are you kidding me? Oh, did the figure like go back? Oh, I didn't see that right. Yeah. Whoa. Why? So is he the one that's gonna die? You should have went. Uh, oh, he has one of his parts. He can't switch. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He cannot switch. No. When they ended last episode with the fact that these 3 first years, we're gonna go into this, to try to get rid of this cursed one, and one of them's gonna die. I'm like, who's gonna die? And I try to like play out in my mind different scenarios of who it might be. And I was looking like it's gonna be Fushiguro because they took Nobara away and he stayed behind. It's like he has to be the one to stop Yuji if it comes down to it. And now Yuji can't take back control of his body, so it means that Sukuna has free reigns. And Fushiguro is the... Oh my god. And the reason why this... I mean, it looks like the finger or whatever that he took out of the special case, whatever, of this particular curse is his? One of his curse? Different parts? One of his parts? I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. So I'm like, oh, so it must be why he's so strong and that they were having such a hard time defeating him. When they got there and there was this one that was like, is my son okay or something, and then they were just supposed to go in and rescue people, right? They were not supposed to fight this curse because he's way too strong for them. So they went in and there was this special thing that this curse created. The door that they went through disappeared. And then they found the son that was already dead, and Yuji wanted to take the body back to the mom. But then Fushiguro got mad, and he's like, we don't have time for this. That before they went there, he researched the prisoners, and it's like this particular guy killed a little girl while he was driving without a license, and it was his second offense. And I'm like, yeah, what he did was wrong, and yes, he killed this little girl, but that doesn't mean that he deserves to die too, that you couldn't like save him, because that's why what Yuji wanted to do. He wanted to save all these people. But then Yuji asked him, so why did you save me then? You know? But then he has time to go into it because Nobara got sucked into this other place where she had to fight these curses, and she only had a few nails, and there was a bunch of floating heads or masks or something around her, so she was running out. And then they went back to like Yuji and Fushiguro in their match against this curse. And Yuji tried to use his big knife that Gojo gave him to slice this thing, but no, he lost his hand, man, in the process. I'm like, yo, he lost his hand. And Yuji just asked, before he even came up with the plan, he was gonna ask the Sukuna to come out and help, but Sukuna is like, no, because if I come out, then after I'm done with the guy, I'm just gonna kill your friends. So Yuji's like, okay, then I need to get them out before I let Sukuna out. So he told Fushiguro to just go and look for Nobara, and so that they can go out before he actually lets Sukuna out, right? To take care of the curse. So it seems like Fushiguro can create different kinds of animals. Not ever since. Like I've only seen him use dogs so far, but in this episode, he used the dogs. He used some kind of a toad, right? And I think a serpent. No, not a toad. Not a serpent. Yeah, a toad, because the tongue like stretched out and pulled Nobara in, right? I think he used something else too. So yeah, a bird. He conjured a bird, so I guess he can make different animals depending on the situation. So he got them out, and then he gave Yuji the signal, and then Yuji let Sukuna out. And Sukuna was like, so this boy he's trying to play me, because he didn't have the others to kill, right? So he's like, okay, how do I hurt him? Okay, I'm gonna train up with this particular curse, and then we're gonna go after the boys, and that's gonna be a way to get back at him. But the curse, apparently they can't leave where they were created or something or other, so he started to attack Sukuna, and Sukuna just clearly Sukuna is like way stronger than him, and he's saying something about this particular curse, and that Yuji not knowing exactly what curses are, and then he created this bigger world for him, and then he'd say he was gonna slice the curse into 3, but he was slicing into different a lot more parts, and he's actually, that means that he's weaker than what he actually thought or something. And then he took out the cursed object out of him, and he disappeared. And then he's expecting Yuji to take back over, but that didn't happen. I wonder why. I know why he was fighting the curse, because he doesn't know how to use curse powers, curse energy. Like, he doesn't know how to use it. And then he remembered when he was told that curses are made of like feelings of anger, hatred, all those negative feelings. That's what created curses, and he tried to use those feelings that he has bottled up, and then he created some kind of energy with his hand, and he tried to punch the curse, but he was like, his fingers, they were getting like disintegrated and everything. It didn't work. I'm trying to think of why he would not be able to take over Sukuna, this particular moment? Is it because I know his body regenerated and everything because of Sukuna, but is it because he's, I don't know. I was going to say, is it because he's afraid of dying? But no, he's been facing his fear of dying for a while now, so I really don't think that's the reason. So what else would it be? Or does it have something with the fact that Sukuna has this relic object in his hand? That's what's stopping Yuji from taking over? And if he were to let it go, then he might be able to? I don't know, man. I'm just worried. Like, you see the sick smile on his face, so you know he's about to do a lot of damage. And then you have Fushiguro is the only one there to face him. And then the sense that one of them is gonna die. So I'm like, I'm worried, man. Okay, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/phillymedia. You can also see the full length for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.